Actually, they started a project for the digital services such as set-top boxes. In that path, they need to use one programming language. So that's why the James Gosling is focused on the new programming language. And they developed one programming language. At that time, firstly, they think that they want to give the name Green Tag to that programming language. What was the language developed by this team? They want to use that programming language to develop the set-top boxes for the digital services. They thought that the name of the programming language they want to give to that programming language is Green Talk, and the extension for that programming language is .gt. Suppose if you want to implement that programming language, and while you are writing any programs, that file extension is .gt. After that, they renamed that programming language name from Green to Oak. Second name for that programming language was Oak. Even though they faced some problems with the name Oak, because already some companies are existed with the Oak. Finally, third time, they given the name Java to that programming language. This is a brief history about the Java. James Gosling is the father of the Java, and they developed a language while they are working with the project about the digital services. First, they given the name as Green Tag. After that, that was renamed as Oak, and the third time that was renamed as Java. And next point is why they use the name Java. Is there any reason behind that to give the name Java to that? Java is actually it is an island name which is located in the Indonesia. This is a one place name, and next one is while they are working with the green team, what we discussed just now, they are working with that project. They want to take a coffee. That coffee beans are called Java beans. Coffee beans, we have coffee beans now. The name for the coffee beans is Java. And Java is not in a short term, there is no acronym for that. Simply that is direct name Java. There is no full form for the Java. That is an island name, and that is one coffee brand name. So they want to give some unique name to the programming language what they developed. That's why they given this name to that programming language. Finally, they decided they want to give the name Java to that programming language. This is a brief history about the Java. And coming to the versions and when it was released, JDK stands for Java Development Kit. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. This is a software which is used to work with the Java programming language. If you want to execute or if you want to write the programs and if you want to execute any Java programs, you must install the software called JDK, Java Development Kit. That JDK 1.0 was released in the year of 1996. After that, so many versions are released in the market. And the version SE18 that was released in the year of 2022. And later on, we have so many versions we have. Generally, the Arkell Corporation released 2 versions per year. That is a general phenomenon we observed. The Arkell company released 2 versions per year. So like that. And one more point I want to tell you, actually the Java is developed by the Sun Microsystem company, but now it's owned by the Arkell company. Right? So this is a brief history about the Java. And next point is very, very important point, features of the Java. This is very frequently asked question in your examinations. Listen carefully, very simple topic, but you must focus here. You will get the questions, probably 95% you will get the question like explain the features of the Java. What are the features Java has? Okay. These features sometimes called as buzzwords also, but generally as per your syllabus, they use the word features only. But in some books, you may find the word Java buzzwords. Java buzzword means nothing but features of the Java again. So these are the few features I selected because so many features Java has. Some important features. Let us discuss these features one by one. First one is simple. Actually, Java is not a simple programming language. You need to spend a lot of time to learn that. But why I keep the title simple? Okay, because I am saying one of the feature is Java is a simple programming language. The reason why we are saying Java is a simple programming language means if you know C, C language or C++ language, then it is simple to understand, simple to learn. That is the reason behind this why we are using the word simple. Okay, because if you know either C or CPP, the syntactical rules of the Java is probably similar to C or CPP. So it is very easy to you to learn Java if you know C or CPP. That's why it is simple. Next reason I want to tell you why Java is simple. Java has removed many complicated topics and rarely used features. For example, we have the topic explicit pointers and operator overloading. We have these concept in CPP, operator overloading and explicit pointers concept. But these topics were removed from the Java because those are very complicated topics and very rarely used topics, very rarely used features. These are like that. The Java developers trying to remove the complicated topics from the Java. That makes Java simple. And let me tell you one more reason why Java is simple. Suppose if you have any idea about the C language, you need to write some code for the memory management. So you need to create a memory for your program or project or application, and you need to deallocate the reserved memory, deallocate the allocated memory from your program before exit from the application. Nothing but finally, simply I want to say is creation of the memory for your project and delete the created memory for your project is your responsibility. Your, in the sense, developer responsibility. The developer has to take the responsibility about the memory. They has to write some code about the memory allocation and deallocation. But coming to the Java, no need to worry about the memory management. As a developer, you no need to think about the memory management. Simply you can focus on the logic because memory allocation and deallocation will be done by the Java itself. So that's why the problem with the deallocation and allocation is remote. This makes Java simple. To implement this automatic memory management, Java provides a feature called automatic garbage collection. This is one of the topic, one of the feature of the Java. With help of this automatic garbage collection, the Java itself take care about the memory management. You no need to worry about the memory management. So this is some points regarding to simple. Why Java is simple. Next feature of the Java is object-oriented. Java is object-oriented programming language. In Java, everything is treated as object. Everything is treated an object. What is object, what is class will cover later on, but it is single point covering the all the points is not possible. Gradually, we will cover all the terms. But now we are focusing on the topic features of the Java. So I may not cover the expansion or full details about the each and every tab. We will discuss those one by one. But as of now, just remember Java is object-oriented programming language. And in Java, everything is treated as an object. Just remember that. What is object will be covered later on. Next feature is the OOPS features. What are the OOPS features? Object, class. These are called object-oriented programming features. Everyone has to remember this. If anyone asks you in the interview or in the exam also, can you list out the OOPS features? You must tell this is an answer. What are the OOPS features? Object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation. We'll cover all these, okay? In the coming sessions, we'll cover all these in detail with help of the example programs. Next feature of the Java is platform independent. This is very, very important feature. So what is the meaning of platform independent? See, for example, if you take C or CPP programming languages, if you write any program in C language, that cannot be executed directly in the another operating system. For example, you are using Windows operating system and you are trying to develop a C code and copy that C code into the pen drive and paste it into the system where you have any operating system other than Windows. That might be a Linux or Mac OS and so on. You cannot execute that program directly because the C program is platform dependent. Here, the platform means current operating system plus current processor architecture. These are called platform. Overall, what I want to say is, suppose you are using one system, you are using Windows operating system, and you are using X processor, and you are writing one C code. That C code can be executed with that operating system and with help of that processor only. If you use any other operating system, your program won't be executed. So that is the feature of platform dependent. That depends on the platform, where platform means operating system and processor architecture. Then what is platform independent? Coming to the Java, it doesn't depend on the platform. You can take a Windows operating system. Directly, you can execute the same code. If you copy it in the Linux operating system, you can execute the same code without changes or with minimal changes. That is the meaning of platform independent. It doesn't depend on the platform. This is very, very important feature. Next feature is secured. Java is very secured programming language. So it removes some features which may creates problem to the secure techniques. For example, pointers. If any programming language has pointers concept, there is a possibility to hack the programs. That's why Java removed the concept of explicit pointers. Due to this, Java creates as a secured programming language. Next point is Java programs are run in the virtual machines. What is virtual machine? We'll cover later on. With help of that virtual machine also, Java developed as a secured programming language. Next feature is robust. Robust means general meaning of the word robust is strong. It uses a strong memory management and it doesn't using pointers concept And it provides automatic garbage collection concept just now we covered. All these points makes Java robust. This is very, very important feature, architecture neutral. What does it mean? If you have idea about the C programming, in C programming, the int data types occupies 2 bytes in the 32-bit architecture and 4 bytes in the 64-bit architecture. Nothing but there is no fixed number of the bytes for the integer data types. Suppose if anyone asks you how many bytes of the memory is required to store integer values using C language, your answer is not fixed answer. That may be 2 or that may be 4 depending on the architecture. That should be your answer. Because the C program depends on the architecture of the computer system, what you are using. That depends on the architecture of the operating system, what you are using. That's why the number of the bytes required to store integer values is vary from operating system to operating system. Clear? But come to the Java. Java is architectural neutral. It is not depending on the architecture. That's why number of the bytes required to store integer values in Java is fixed. That is 4 bytes. To store any integer value, Java takes 4 bytes of the memory. It is fixed value. The reason behind this is Java is a architecture neutral. But C programming is not an architecture neutral. It is depends on the architecture. Remember this part. Portable. Java is a portable because it facilitates to carry the Java bytecode. I will cover again what is bytecode later on. Just try to remember this point as of now. Java bytecode to any platform. Platform indicates, let us say, different operating systems and different processors you are using. It doesn't require any implementation, nothing but if you write one Java code in Windows operating system and one processor, directly after creating the bytecode, just take that bytecode and execute any using any platform. That is what portable. A very simple example. Suppose if you have the SIM of one network, you can use the same number in another network also. That is portability. We know that, right? In the same way, same Java code, we can execute in the different computer systems using different operating systems. That is the meaning of portable here. How we are using same mobile number in a different networks with portability concept. In the same way, same Java code can be executed in different systems where we are using different operating systems. That is portability. Portable. Java is portable. Java has high performance because internally it uses interpreter and compiler. Due to that, Java has good performance. Distributed, we can develop distributed applications with help of the Java. Here, with help of the concepts like RMI, remote method invocation, EJB, enterprise Java beans, these are somewhat advanced concept. With help of these, we can create the distributed applications with help of the Java. The meaning of the distributed applications is some part of the code is executed in X system and some part of the application is going to be executed on Y system. Like that, the entire project or entire application is distributed among the multiple machines, multiple computer systems or multiple devices. That is the meaning of distributed applications. So as Java is distributed, we have few topics. With the help of those, we can develop distributed applications. This is also one of the good feature of the Java. Next feature is Everyone has to remember all these things. Okay. Every point is important. Multi-threaded. This is also very good feature of the Java. What is thread? What is multi-thread? I will cover later on gradually. But as of now, just remember there is a threading concept in Java. First point. At this moment, you must remember there is a threading concept, multi-threading concept in Java. With help of the multi-threading concept, we can execute any application parallel, which takes minimal time to the a traditional execution method. In the traditional execution method, the execution way is sequential. But if we use threading concept, multi-threading concept, parallelly the program is executed. Some part is executed at the same time. Yeah, I will share this PPT with you after completion of this session. And along with this PPT, I will share the link also. That is my YouTube channel only. Same concept I clearly explain in that video also. If you stuck at any point in this session, or if you are not getting, if you are not understanding any point, go through that video multiple times. Then everything will be clear to you. Same concept I will record it in my channel. Just go through that. Features of the Java, very important topic. You can get that video in my playlist. I will share that link also. Okay. Right. Then, so this multi-threading concept is generally used while developing the multimedia concept like animations. If you want to implement any animation, for example, at the same time, uh, wind is blowing, birds are flying. That happens at the same time. So for the birds, we are using one thread. For the wind, we are using one thread. Nothing but multiple events happen simultaneously. To implement such type of the cases, we use multi-threading concept. Next, Java is dynamic in nature. Nothing but dynamic is runtime. Whenever we use the word dynamic in any programming language, in computer science phenomena, you must understand that that is at runtime. So with help of the Java, we can load the classes. Again, don't bother about the word classes. We will cover later on. We can load the classes at runtime. Dynamically, we can load the classes. With help of that, that application takes minimal time to the execution because already we may have some predefined classes. We can load it directly as per your requirement in your project or in your application. So that takes minimal time. So dynamically, we can attach the classes to the Java applications. So this is about, as of now, we covered the concept features of the Java. And let me recall it in 1 minute. See, these are the features of the Java. So if you get this question, first, you need to write the names of the features first. The important or frequently used features of the Java are as follows. Object-oriented, simple, secured, platform independent, robust. You must remember each and every word compulsory. Portable, architecture neutral, dynamic, interpreted, high performance, multi-threading, distributed. And try to write at least 2 or 3 lines for each and every feature. That is enough. Even though I have discussed more and more points about each and every feature, no need to write all the points. Because if I cover 10 points, if you read 10 points, you may remember at least 7 points. At the time of the exam, you may recall at least 6 or 5 points. That is my intention to cover more points. Okay, try to write at least 2 to 3 points about the each and every feature. That is enough. You will get good score about this question. Next, next topic is what type of the applications can be developed with the help of the Java? With the help of the Java, we can develop different type of the applications like desktop applications. Desktop applications means one system is enough to execute such type of the applications. For example, if you want to listen the music or if you want to watch the movie, one system is enough. No any network is needed and no internet is required because you may have that movie or audio file in your system. You can execute that directly with help of the media player software. So in this case, media player software is a desktop application. For example, PDF reader. One system is enough to work with PDF reader software. That is also called desktop applications. So we can develop different type of the desktop applications with help of the Java. And we can develop web applications also. For example, if you want to book a ticket of RTC or plane tickets or bus tickets or train tickets, whatever it might be, or even cinema tickets, you may use different apps or different websites, right? But while you're working with that respective apps and websites, internet connectivity is compulsory. Without internet connection, you may not book a ticket, right? So because that applications, those websites, those web apps, whatever you are using are called web applications. Internet connectivity is compulsory if you want to use such type of the applications. Such type of the applications are called web applications. Next, enterprise applications, just like banking, interconnectivity applications. Because suppose if you have SBI in one location and all other branches of the SBIs are internally connected, we may not access that. As a user of the SBI, as a customer of the SBI, you may not access that type of the network, but that is internal network. Such type of the applications are called enterprise applications. And you can develop mobile applications. What are the applications you may use like WhatsApp or scanner related applications or Facebook, whatever, all those are called mobile applications. Embedded systems, for example, microwave oven. In the microwave oven, if you put any edible item and after some time, for example, after 1 minute or after 2 minutes, it gives some beep sound because internally it has some system. System means code, programs. Internally, that device also contain the code. We are embedded the code into that particular device. Such type of the systems are called embedded systems. We can develop such type of the embedded systems with help of the Java. Robotics, everyone knows that if you want to create any robots with help of the Java, we can develop the robotics related applications and we can design different type of the games also with help of the Java. So this is the list of what type of the applications can we develop with help of the Java programming language. Next important topic is how to download and how to install Java in your system. This is also frequently asked question in your exam. The question be like how to download and install Java in your system. Okay, that is the question. Before installing that, listen carefully. Before installing that, you need to check whether a Java is installed or not in your system. Point one. Second part, how to check whether the Java is installed or not in your system. For that, open the command prompt. How to open the command prompt? In the search, type CMD. Okay. Then command prompt. Then click on open. Is it visible or not? Command prompt environment. No. Oh, 1 minute. I think I shared that PPT only. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right. Then, how to know whether a Java is installed or not? Just, yeah. Okay, thank you. Click here, type here to search. We have this search box now. Click here first. Then type CMD command. Short form for the command is CMD. If you type CMD, then it appears command prompt system. Then click on open. Click on open. Then this is the command prompt environment. Okay. Now here type Java C, Java compiler. Java C means Java compiler. Type Java C and press enter button. Now see, we are getting the complete information about the Java compiler. If Java is installed in your system, you will get this information. The complete information about the Java compiler will be displayed as a result of this command, Java C. If the Java is installed in your system. Case 2. If Java is not installed in your system, when you use the same command Java C and press enter button, you will get an error. The error is like Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command. You will get such type of the error. As I installed Java in my computer system, I am not getting error. I am getting the information about the Java C. So if you get such type of the error, Java C is not installed in your system, then you need to download it and you must install in your system. Then you can start writing the program of the Java. Then next point is how to download Java. See, just open any browser and type JDK download. JDK means Java Development Kit. JDK download. Then hit enter button. Now see, here we have Oracle website now. Observe this website name, Oracle. Or you can say Oracle, oracle.com. Okay. This is the official website to download Java. Remember this point. What is the official website to download the Java? Don't go for the suspicious website. Don't go for the any other websites. This is the authenticated website to download Java. What is that? Oracle. So click here. Now see, these are the different files related to the Java. And in that, let me tell you, see here, JDK23. JDK23 is the latest version of the Java. Okay. So this will be continued until March 2025. Okay. Until March 2025, JDK23 will be continued. In the March, they may receive JDK24. Clear? That is first point. Next point is observe this. We have Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. If you are using Windows operating system, click on Windows. If you are using Mac OS operating system, click on Mac OS. And if you are using Linux, click on Linux. Currently, I am using Windows operating system in this laptop. So I am clicking on Windows. After clicked on the Windows link, you will observe this type of the information. Three different files. You can go for the any file, all are valid, but go with x64 installer. Okay. MSI is Microsoft installer. That is also suggestible. Compressed archive. No need to install directly. You can use it. So that is not suggestible. You may get some problems with that. So that's why go with this link x64 installer. Just click on this link. Please observe each and every step. Later on, I will share one video. In that video also, I clearly explain all these steps. Okay. But anyway, observe now also. I am clicking on this link. Observe here. Now observe here. This is being downloaded. Okay. At the top right corner of your browser, you can observe this. It is being downloaded. JDK 23. Wait for a few seconds. Yes, downloading process is completed. Open that folder. See this? This is the file. The downloading is completed now. How to install that? Very simple. Just double click on this, the software what we downloaded just now. Just go to that location and double click on that. That's it. Very simple dialog boxes you can observe here. Take some time. It is in process. Now see this. You will get this type of the pop-up. Click on yes. Okay. Click on yes. And after that, you must click on next, next, okay, next, agree, next. That's it. All positive terms. Next, next, next. Okay, agree, finish. That's it. You no need to do anything. Okay. Then the installation process is completed. And let me tell you one more important point. Before the 3-4 years back, you need to set the path also. But in the latest versions, you no need to set the path directly. You can execute the programs. Downloading and installing, then directly you can start execution of the programs. Even though I will share one link how to set the path, but now suppose you have the laptop. If you want to do this today, just do these steps. What I have done here, that is enough. Go to the Oracle website, download it, install it. Then you can execute the programs. Then how to write the code, how to execute the program. I will show you a simple program. At this moment, you may not understand the code. Then don't bother about that because I want to show you how to execute the code only. We will discuss the coding part later on. Okay. Then how to execute the code. See, for example, we'll go to one location where I have a Java file. Then how to write and execute a Java program. Go to any location, that may be C drive, D drive, E drive, any drive in your system. Okay. And create a notepad file. How to create a notepad file? Go to any location like this, right click on new, and select text document. Select text document. Now the text document is created here. Okay. Then open it by double click on it. Just open the document and start writing off your code. Okay. Like this, suppose class name is first program. Like this, you need to write the code. Okay. And don't bother about the code. After completion of writing the code, go to file, click on save as. Click on save as. Then a dialog box will be displayed. Select the location where you want to save that file. If you want to save that file in E drive or D drive or C drive, depends on your requirement. Select any location. For example, I want to store that in the lectures E drive. And file name, we have the file name now. Click here and give one file name. File name should be the class name. In the code, I will tell you that later on. Class, first program is a class name. You must give the same name here. Okay. What is the class name you used? You must give the same name as a file name. Program. Next rule is you must save this file with .java extension. .java. So this is how to save the file. Open the notepad, write the code, click on save as. Dialog box, save as dialog box will be appeared. Give the file name. File name should be same as the class name in the code, and that must be ends with .java extension. The extension of the Java file must be .java. The next is here we have the option save as type na, save as type. Click here and select all files, compulsory. Select all files. Then click on save. So this is how to create notepad, how to write the code, and how to save the file. Let me go to that location E. We saved in E. See this. Let me zoom it. Yes. See this first program. We saved this. If you place the cursor on that file, you can observe that type Java file. Okay. Here we have information type Java file, size 24 bytes, and so on, right? So that displays that that file is a Java file. So this is how to save. Clear? Then how to compile and how to execute the Java code. For example, let me open one existing code. Right. Let us say I open the notepad, I have written the code and I saved this code. The code is look like class name is hello world, public static void main string args. I will tell you this again. And within that system.out.println, within the parentheses, within the double quotations, welcome to Java programming, and close the main, close the class. Don't worry about the code. Now I am trying to show you how to create the file, how to execute the code only. I'm not talking about the code. How to write the code, what is the meaning of each and every term will be covered later on. Right. So this is my file. How to execute this? First, open the command prompt. Open the command prompt. Let me come from scratch. In the search box, type cmd, and open it. This is very important point. The path, observe this path. Now we are in C drive. We are in C drive, right? But we saved our Java file in E drive. Observe here. Observe the mouse. We saved our file hello world in E drive. But in the command prompt, we are at C drive. First, you need to change the drive. How to change the drive? Drive name, that is E and colon. Drive name and colon, press enter. Now observe, we are at E drive. The command prompt is changed from C to E now. Now start the compilation first. If you want to execute any Java program, we must go through the two steps. First step is compilation. Second step is run or execution. First step is compilation. How to compile the Java code? The command we need to use to compile the Java code is javac space file name. What is the file name? Just now we saved that file with the name hello world. I saved that file hello world. If you saved with a different name, you need to write that name hello world. .java compulsory. Now see this. The syntax we used to compile a Java code is javac space is compulsory. File name .java. Okay. After that, press enter button. Okay. So I pressed enter button here. Now see, again it comes to prompt. The meaning of this is you don't have any errors in your file. Then what happens in the compilation time? If the compilation process is completed, the meaning of that is the high level code is converted into the bytecode. What is bytecode? It is intermediate code, not purely machine, not purely high level. Now we need to execute that file. How to execute the code? Java command we use to execute Java file is Java space file name. What is the file name? Hello world in this example. Then press enter. Then you will get the output here. In this example, my output as per my code is welcome to Java programming. We are getting the output here. So this is how to run the Java program. Let me repeat, what are the steps we need to follow? Go to any location, create the notepad, open the notepad application or text document, write the code, save that file. At the time of the save, you must select the location where you want to save and file name with .java extension, and save as type must be all types. That is save process. After that, open the command prompt and set the drive where you saved. If you saved in any other drive other than the C drive, set that path first. Then first step is compile the program. The syntax we use to compile the Java program is javac space program name or file name .java. Compilation is successfully completed. Let me show you one more point here. For example, I have one error. Let me change it as I want to remove semicolon, that is invalid. If you are not writing the semicolon, it becomes invalid. But intentionally, I want to make a mistake. After that, just press Control S, save it. It is updated. Okay. Now, same process, open the command prompt, set the drive, and try to compile it. Don't run it directly. Try to compile it first because we have done some modifications, right? After every modifications, you need to save it by using Control S or click on save, not save as. From the second time onwards, after updating, from second time onwards, you select save or Control S shortcut. Now, Java C space filename.java for the compilation and pressing the enter button, observe now what will be happen here because I have made a mistake in the code. Now see, you are getting errors like this. Observe this. We are getting one error. What is the error description? Semicolon is expected at fifth line. Okay, the statement is system.out.println. Welcome to Java programming. Here we missed semicolon. Semicolon is expected in this statement. Okay, so that is the information, that is the meaning of this error information. So when you are getting any errors like this, you must try to understand the meaning of this error. Then open the file again and try to overcome from that error. Try to modify the code. So open the same file again. I'm opening that. See this? I understand the error and I want to correct the code. So that's why I am writing here, I am typing semicolon again. After typing the semicolon, you must update it. For that, go to file and click on save. Now it is updated with semicolon. After that, again, same process. Open the command prompt and try to compile it now. Observe now again. So we are not getting any error. When it prints command prompt successfully, the meaning of that is we don't have any error in our code. Successfully compiled. If the program is compiled successfully, then only you can go for the run. What is the command we used for the run? Java space file name without .java. ఇక్కడ .java రాయకూడదు. Java space hello world అనే రాయాల. .java రాయొద్దు. Okay. Press enter. Now it gives the output. Clear, I hope. This is the steps required to create a file, save the file, compile the file, and execute the Java code. Now it's time for the asking the doubts. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask your doubts. Any doubts, please? Let me check chat box. Yeah, good. Okay. Still any doubts? Yeah, if you have the system, try to do the same things what I have shown to you just now. Go to the Arkell website and download the JDK 23, that is latest version, and try to install that. If you face any problems while installing, just you can ask me in the next session. I will clarify your doubts. Okay. And if you install successfully, try to execute a simple program. Okay. I will share this PPT with you also and go through the each and every points. If you have any doubts, if you are not able to understand about any single point in the PPT what I shared with you, you can ask your doubts in the next session also. Clear, I hope?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Still any further clarifications you need? Any queries?
No, sir.
Yes. So, what are the topics we covered? Very, very important for you as per your examination point of view. Also, most frequently asked question is features of the Java, and you may get sometimes download and installation question also. How to download and install the Java. Okay, two are important.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Have a nice day. Right, bye.
Thank you, sir.